I had a car dealership for 4.5 years, and I had all kinds of different cars. I had Corvettes, and I had anywhere from Corvettes and fancy cars to like old, just your typical grocery getters for everybody. And it's important to drive the cars.
Yeah.
So you can't just let them sit up for long periods of time. So you got to go out and drive them. So
Yeah.
I had this really cool Corvette. So I was out. So I'll just take it for as a pretty day. It's a Saturday. And my youngest, she's got into flag football this year. And she's like, "Hey, Dad, can we go get a football?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. I'll go to Academy and grab a football."
Yeah.
So I pull down Academy, going find the right football. I'm pulling out. As I'm pulling out, there's a homeless guy on the corner, and he said, "Hey," I said, "I had like, I don't know if it's like a $1 or $5 bill. I can't remember."
Mid-50s, short hair,
gray hair. He was older than that.
Older than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had the window down, and he was on the passenger side window, and I was giving him money. He said, "You could help a lot more people if you weren't so concerned about all these nice fancy cars."
He said that.
He said that to me as I'm handing him that money.
Oh yeah.
And then I pull out and I go home, and on my way home I'm like, did he just like, I'm giving him money trying to help him out, and he is telling me that I could do better, I could help more people do better if I didn't waste my money on these cars. He didn't know that it was a dealership and I had to do all this stuff, but he didn't know that.
Yep.
So I mean, it burned me up.
So
and then I'm I won't go to bed that night.
Yeah.
And I'm laying there, and I'm like, that guy was right. He was right. At the end of the day, I could have. I mean, even the situation didn't necessarily pertain to that situation, but in general.
In general,
that's
how he views people that ride by him all the time.
Yeah,
in nice cars.
He's right.
Yep, and but on the other hand, what I was going to say is, if you're looking at it from a godly perspective, don't get down on yourself about that, because he's right in general about people doing that. But keep in mind, you are giving. Right. Yeah. So you shouldn't feel guilt for that, because even though a lot of people will tell me, I give to the homeless, and who knows what they're going to do with my money after that, and that's why I quit giving, or some guy made a comment to me or whatever. You can give your prayer, you can give a Bible, you can give a quick story, a quick word of encouragement, you can give a can of soup, whatever you're led to do. But what, as adults and parents, us being parents, do we want from our children? Obedience. Right. So the fact that it's not between you and that guy. It's between you and God. The Lord convicted me of that, and He convicted me because I've always had a nice car. Yeah, I've always had like a. I'm just saying, in that situation where you were given, you were being obedient and doing what the Bible said. Right, but I think the Lord used that circumstance to open my eyes to something greater. Right, because I've always had I always had an extra sports car. I love cars. I always have. Yeah. And so I think the Lord, in that instance, even though I didn't take it as well, right, looking back, He's right. I don't need the stuff that I think I need. And I've really kind of lost my desire on a lot of that stuff. Oh, yeah. It's not as important as it used to be. And I found that too, once you start following Jesus, is like the things that used to be important are just not that important anymore. No. It's like I thought I had to have that to make me happy, but that's not important. Having a nice car, what does that mean? Yeah.